Scorpio rising. This new moon in Libra is in your 12th house, which is very abstract. This is retreat, dreams, spirituality. So, yeah, it may be like hard to kind of put your finger on what this new moon is for you, but it has a lot to do with subconscious feelings on what relationship means, I think, and how you balance your own spiritual needs with your everyday life. Jupiter's been in your sixth house, health, routine, daily life, a lot of energy there, a lot of changes there, possibly. Um, and a lot of philosophical meandering around what you believe about health and your rituals and your routines and even your work. Okay. So maybe some new ideas for work. Well, the new moon in Libra has a lot to do with that. And it's about balancing that with your own spiritual needs, um, with your own I would say even how relationships affect you spiritually, and how you need to do relationships, even with regards to your daily life and health. So there's probably some new health routines you want to start around this time as well, maybe with your relationships. But this is ruled by Venus and Mercury in your 11th house, which is your goals and large groups of people. So you're also really like wanting to direct your goals in this new direction, I think. And you have to be really honest with people in your everyday life, in your career, about what your goals are, about who you are, on a spiritual basis. Like, who are you? You need to tell people that. People need to know this is who I am, and you need to be brutally honest about it and communicate that. I think goals are directly connected to being very honest about who you are as a human right now. Um, it's trying to Pluto in your third house, which is also communication and local community. Now, October 2nd, there will be a first quarter square of the moon in your third house, which is the first adjustment from this moment. And it's worth noting that it'll have to be something mental or communication wise with the people in your everyday life, in your sphere. Like there may be I need to draw boundaries. Someone does not understand how I do things. So I'm going to have to let them know how I work. And this may, it may be at direct odds with, your spiritual needs to like let go right now and to kind of just dream and imagine. So you're going to have to put some mental energy forward, which is not exactly what you've been wanting to do. But it's just a short, like, okay, just be honest about who you are and about what you need for your routine and what your goals are, what your dreams are. Be honest about what your dreams are. People, it's your motives. That's what you need to communicate to people. What are your motives? That's the most important thing to be honest about for Scorpio risings. Before I leave you, Mars is in Gemini in your eighth house, which is investments and other people's money, contracts. That'll go retrograde on Halloween this fall. So some things you may have to revisit around that time. You're really doing some research on what is worth an investment right now. Okay. Yeah, so October 9th is the full moon in your sixth house of health and daily life and routine, and work. And I hope that you get some ideas together because, you may be like, okay, I think I can start on this dream that I have for the future, on that day. But I'll be back in a couple weeks to talk about it. Weigh in, let me know how you like this and what you think about it. I will see you in 2 weeks.